Is social media so important now that we should be teaching it as a mandatory class in high school? Hey everybody, it's Baer with another J Today, where I give you a piece of my mind 3 minutes at a time. Home in Indiana, nice enough to be outdoors for once, so here I am in the front yard. Listen, I saw an article, my mom actually sent it to me, which is pretty fantastic, that in the United Kingdom, they are now making it mandatory for all high school students to take a course on cybersecurity. And the question is, should that be a requirement here in the United States as well? You know, look, Pew Internet Research says that 83% of American teenagers are using social media, and among that group, 90% of them use their real names and their real information in social media, which seems like a recipe for disaster to me. And so in this article I read, they interviewed this guy, Dennis Kelly, who's president of the Teachers Union in San Francisco. I think United Educators of San Francisco is the actual name. And this is San Francisco, right? Where like social media was largely invented, and probably half the students there are working at Google or something like that. It's crazy, right? So they asked this guy, hey, should we be teaching social media in high school? And he says, well, no, because we got too many other things to worry about as teachers. Most students should know how to swim, but is it the school's responsibility to teach people how to swim? That was his actual quote. This guy is an idiot. Look, the next time that your teenager wants to swim during dinner, then that argument has some degree of relevancy. The use of social media amongst teenagers is far more pervasive than any sort of swimming issue, and is certainly far more dangerous when it comes to cybersecurity and just overall societal norms. So look, I realize that secondary teachers, high school teachers have a lot on their plate, but I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if my mom, who was a high school teacher for 30 years, who was named best high school teacher in Arizona at one point, can say, yeah, absolutely we should be teaching social media in high school, then that, ladies and gentlemen, is good enough for me. I am genuinely interested in what you think on this issue. Please leave a comment on the video wherever you may see it. Let me know whether you think social media should be a mandatory class in high schools in the United States. Today's Sprout Social shout-out is from my friend Kyle Lacey. Kyle and I have worked together for a long time. Kyle is the head of content marketing at Salesforce Marketing Cloud, where we've done a lot of stuff together, including a whole series of Baer videos, the Baer Facts. Kyle's now leaving Salesforce to go to OpenView Venture Partners in Boston to head up their content efforts. So, be sorry to see him go, but please follow Kyle Lacey in social media. Fantastic guy, super smart. You'll learn a lot. As always, this show is brought to you by Sprout Social, a terrific social media management platform. It's what I use for my own social media, and brought to you by the good folks at Candidio, who help me make these videos. I just upload that on my phone, and they take care of the rest. They can do the same for you. Quick, easy, affordable. That's Candidio. Until tomorrow, this has been Baer and J Today. Thanks as always for watching. Tell your friends and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks.